Hello, dear friends, and welcome back to HeartTouch Stories, the place where ordinary lives reveal extraordinary lessons. Let me ask you this. Have you ever thought that the person everyone overlooks might hold the answer to the toughest problem? Stay with me, because today's story will remind us that wisdom doesn't always come from those with the highest titles, but often from those who quietly serve in the background. In a large corporate office, employees rushed daily from one meeting to another. The company was preparing for its most important project in years, a deal that could shape the future of the entire business. However, something unexpected happened. The team encountered a serious technical problem that no one could solve. Engineers sat in frustration, managers argued with one another, and the entire office was filled with tension. For 3 whole days, the problem persisted. Millions of dollars were at stake. Everyone was exhausted, searching for answers that seemed impossible to find. Among the many people in that building was Mr. Samuel, the janitor. He had been working in the company for over 20 years, quietly cleaning the hallways, fixing small things, and greeting everyone with a warm smile. Most employees barely noticed him. To them, he was just the janitor. One evening, long after most of the workers had left, Samuel overheard 2 managers arguing about the technical issue. He stood silently, listening. And then, with humility, he softly spoke. "Excuse me. I don't mean to interrupt, but maybe the system isn't broken. Maybe the way you are connecting it is wrong." The managers turned, surprised. How could a janitor possibly understand the problem that highly paid engineers could not solve? They almost dismissed him. But Samuel continued. "You see, I've spent years fixing things around this building. I may not have your degree, but I understand how connections and wiring behave. If you allow me, I can show you." Reluctantly, they gave him permission. Samuel walked over, examined the equipment, and adjusted a small overlooked detail. Within minutes, the entire system started running smoothly again. The managers froze in shock. The engineers, who had struggled for days, couldn't believe their eyes. The problem that threatened millions of dollars had been solved, not by a top executive, not by a consultant, but by the janitor. The next morning, word spread quickly. Samuel became the quiet hero of the company. Employees greeted him with respect they had never shown before. The CEO personally thanked him, saying, "Samuel, today you reminded us that every role in this company matters. Without you, we might have lost everything." But Samuel simply smiled and replied, "I just did what I could." Sometimes the smallest solutions come from the simplest observations. So what does this moment teach us about the value of people we often overlook? This story reminds us of a profound truth. Never underestimate anyone. Titles, positions, or appearances do not measure a person's worth. Every human being carries knowledge, experiences, and perspectives that can make a difference. Sometimes the wisest answers come from the quietest voices. Sometimes the strongest support comes from those we least expect. If we only judge people by their job titles or outward roles, we risk missing the hidden brilliance within them. The janitor's story is not just about solving a technical problem, it's about respect, humility, and recognizing the value of every single person around us. Life lesson: treat everyone with dignity. Listen more, respect more, and never forget that greatness often hides in simple hearts. Thank you, dear friends, for spending this time with us on HeartTouch Stories. If this story touched your heart, Please give it a like, share it with someone who needs encouragement, and don't forget to subscribe for more stories that inspire and uplift. Until next time, stay kind, stay hopeful, and always remember every life holds a story worth hearing. Goodbye and take care.